Why hello everyone, my name is Martini and today we're playing some more farming simulator, aka Stardew Valley. Yeah, it's been a while we have touched this game together. And yeah, today it's the day we're gonna, continue on the Stardew, Valley Let's Play series. Though I have to remind myself, what did we do last time? Also, hello Richard.
Hello.
We're playing farming game.
We are playing farming game today because, still a little time for my post-vacation traveling sort of thing. So, my original idea, I kind of sat and just went, that sounds like a lot of work considering what I just, went through, just 2 days ago. How about I do something a bit more laid back?
Which is fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stardew Valley.
It has been a while.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan was. Or maybe I was, my plan was actually, skilling. That was my plan.
I don't remember my plan either, so it'll be a fun time once I hop back into the game.
Yep. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let it rip. That sounds like Beyblade. I have to do this, do that. You are hosting multiplayer game. Oh yeah, my trash can is ready.
There we go.
You have joined. Yep, Marcy has joined the club.
There we go. Oh, right. I remember now.
Oh yeah, I was cash maxing.
As you usually do.
Yeah, money.
Let's walk all the way over to my...
Wait, am I married?
I think you are.
Okay, that's good.
You might be.
Where's my wife? Oh, there's my wife. Okay, we're still married, right?
I would hope so.
I have to get into the game a bit. Is this game free? Says Mixed Anime. No. But you can buy it on Steam. It's worth to buy though.
It is worth the purchase, and I don't think it's like super expensive either. It should be relatively cheap.
Yeah, for a game like this game slaps. I can recommend this one. Paying some, some moolah for it.
It is definitely a good purchase, indeed. Oh, the Skull Crunch, how's he doing?
Okay,
there we go. Right, I'm gonna need my watering can. Hopes everyone had a good Halloween last week. Sort of. I was on the car ride all the way to Germany that day, so,
what is the goal of this game, says Mixed Anime?
You farm.
You farm, actually. Yeah, there's not like an end goal. Although, your grandfather after, your dead grandfather after 2 years will rate your farm. And basically you have to do a bunch of, stuff like, if... Do you make a lot of profit? Are you befriending the locals? And, did you skill enough? Things like that.
Mm-hmm. And start doing in the valley or something like that. Hey, everyone. Hey, do you get the way how's it doing?
Hello, Ukes.
Been a little while since I've been, around streaming stuff, so, getting used to things here.
Yeah, also, Ukes, have you checked your DMs? My DM?
Let's see. Not too bad. Just chilling for now. Yes, I did. Did Duke say?
Okay. Yeah, not sure if I'm allowed to share this. But you can share it.
Gotcha.
Or am I allowed to share it? What you just did to me. Because there maybe a stream idea.
A stream idea, huh?
Yeah. A particular game.
You can always say if you want to.
Okay, so I'm gonna share this. Yukes actually bought me a repo.
Oh.
Yeah. Just out of nowhere. Very generous. I was
wow.
kind of flabbergasted. I really appreciate Yukes. Thank you.
That is pretty generous indeed.
Yeah.
Although, I think like Repo may have had like a sale going on because, you know, Halloween season and all that.
Yeah, but still, I'm really grateful for that. You didn't need to buy it for me because I could have bought it with my own money, but...
Yep, that's really nice of you, say Skull Cruncher. Meanwhile, well, on specifically October 31st, let's see here if I can think straight while just, you know, doing my, like, remembering what I was doing and all that again. Hey, let's check the calendar. Forgot Jazz's birthday, so that's great. Right. On October 31st, Halloween evening, again, I was on like a little car ride all the way to Germany. Because of a little thing. I won't go into too much detail because family members don't wanna mention too much about the details about that journey, but long story short, we sort of passed right by. We didn't drive from Switzerland all the way to Germany and passed by, you know, on the way there, the German Black Forest. So you could say there was some spook.
That's at least nice. Also, we need to collect the hardwood from Robin's project. That's a quest, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, it's been like since August we have played this one, so...
Wait, what was that random default name I saw onto that one? I just pressed the random, like, you know, name here on this thing for a bit, and I just saw briefly for a moment Goku.
Goku.
Oh! Thank you very much, and Logaru and 76 for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. Only 4 months straight at the moment. Jesus. Thank you.
Yeah, are people being generous in November?
You tell me.
November month, you know, charity month. Marcy named a horse Espresso. Why Espresso?
For some reason, I just, like, at that very moment, I just sort of went, what? This may just fit. And of course, he named it after a type of coffee.
I think I'm gonna buy myself a horse at some point. I will call her Gold Chip.
Another reason I did that too was because this one is, of course, this one's not really brown, more like chestnut color. So, you know.
Okay, you've reached a new level of understanding. Okay, I became like Rick from Rick and Morty. Okay, these ones are done.
Alright, where's my axe? There's my axe. Do something like this. Grab all this. Alright, there we go.
You call your horse
you could say
espresso.
Well, you could say that as someone with familiarity with American history, there's a lot of tricks. Since November is a month of giving. Oh, I get it. I get it.
What?
What sort of American event takes place in November?
Thanksgiving.
There you go.
Yeah, last weekend of November.
Yep. I did technically sort of celebrate that once while I was in America.
In America.
Because of course I did spend like one and a half years there, so you know, it do be that way. Love to drop in Prime sub every month. Probably won't stop doing that. Understandable. Still though, much appreciated regardless. But in my opinion, turkey is a mid-tier meat. Peking duck is where it's at. I can definitely see why. I can definitely understand why. It's turkey is definitely a very dry poultry, you know, sort of, you know, meat that, you know, if I'm like, if not, you know, prepared, like, you know, properly, can be pretty bland. And even then, like, you know, you can probably do better with, like, any sort of other type of poultry, but, you know, it's not bad.
If turkey doesn't do it for you, there's always chicken.
True.
La 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 lava chicken.
There is always chicken, after all. There is always chicken.
And there's always chicken jockey.
Do it. Don't you do it.
Don't you do it. Chad is gonna go chicken jockey mentioned.
I will say, having a horse is pretty nice. Like, you know, nice too. You just get to, like, you know, move around so quickly. Chicken is better, but Peking duck blows that out of the water. Understandable. I haven't had, like, I think I have eaten Peking duck once when I was rather young. I don't remember too much about it, but I did recall enjoying it. Then again, I don't complain about eating poultry at all. So I'm not super picky with, like, you know, food, so you know. I can't recall too much, and well, nothing, like, definitely wouldn't eat duck if offered. No issues there.
So happy New Year 2010 Roblox and realize you were live, lol, says Liquid90. Yep, we're live.
Let's see here. Peking duck with cucumber and wrap is absolutely great. Huh. That's an interesting combination.
Yep.
Horsey does have some limitations, but that's fine. Also, then there's another little reason why I named this one and like this horse and espresso too. One other reason. There is an easy way to make the horse run faster.
Coffee. Triple shot espresso.
Or rather, first you drink some coffee, then you ride the horse, and now you go zooming. Don't ask me how that works. It just works.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was green. Mert greeny.
Where does it... Okay, that's where they go. Okay. Hello, horsey. I think you can find your way to the stable on your own. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Gute Nacht.
Let's do this briefly. There we go. And there we go.
There appears to be some kind of anomalous reading. I don't know what this means. Oh, green rain. That's gonna be super fun.
Oh yeah. Super fun indeed.
Okay, maybe I will go to Skull Cavern.
Honey.
Oh, pufferfish specimen for Demetrius.
Oh, and would you look at that? The coffee, you know, like harvest is, you know, ready.
Let's see, pufferfish. Do we have a pufferfish? No. No.
I think we should have some, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I think I said this some Stardew stream before, but little fun fact, even though, you know, you eat, you know, pufferfish that is, you know, properly prepared, it is ill-advised to eat too much of it.
Yep.
Because of the fact that, despite the fact that the meat is, like, you know, properly cut up and, you know, prepared, there's still a little bit of poison still in the meat, but it's not enough to kill you. But it will be enough to kill you if you eat too much of it.
Yep. Eat with moderation.
Eat with moderation. If you really want to try pufferfish, or don't. Much more healthy for your life.
Yeah, personally, I'm not gonna eat pufferfish.
Understandable, because, you know,
it will probably not taste as good.
I'm going to presume it is like one of those things that, like, a lot of, like, different delicacies of, like, you know, it's like an acquired taste sort of deal, where, like, you know, like what, like, some people may not like it. There may be some that really like it, and well, you get the point.
Yep.
Again, acquired tastes. Droll. How do you explain, you know, that to people who, you know, eat snail?
I mean, snail isn't poisonous, at least.
At least it's not poisonous. Still, to the majority of people, that will seem still seem like a weird thing to, like, eat.
Personally, I will try snail.
Okay, it is broccoli we need. Alright. Because I just got some...
Oh, right, I forgot. Where's my document for the shit we have to get? We need a red cabbage, broccoli, and 100 wheat flour. I've actually made a list.
Hey.
Because I'm artistic and organized.
Well, at least you do admit to that.
Yeah, I'm openly autistic.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, I have to go to Clint real quick. Gonna go do... I think I'm gonna upgrade my trash can, because why not?
Right. This here, drop this here, there we go. Alright.
And then I'm gonna go fishing for a puffer fish. And then,
I can just dash over to the,
Yeah.
secret woods and then,
Yeah, collect hardwood. Yeah, we need hardwood. I was about to say...
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's do this. No, noticeable difference when you drink coffee and then, hop on your horse.
Yeah. Also, these book upgrades to, increase your walk speed really do a number.
They definitely do.
Snooperoni dig for treasure. That's the thing I like. Treasure. I like fortune most. I'm the greed incarnate.
There we go. Then we just need to complete the second objective, then we're good.
Yeah, just store them at Roman's place. Something like that.
Something like that, yeah?
Bubbling spot, more chances to get more fish. Perfecto.
Oh.
Oh, that's a puffer fish. Yes, got the puffer fish. Okay, that's taken care of. May as well go on a fish for a while. Maybe
Nice,
get him.
nice.
You're on a horsey. You're very fast.
Very fast on this horsey. How much time is left? 2 days. Alright. It's fine.
Oh yeah, there's also going to be Black Friday as well.
Oh yeah, Black Friday. Day was that on again?
I think at Thanksgiving, day after Thanksgiving, I do believe.
I swear it was like earlier than that, but yeah. I don't entirely remember.
Want to get treasure. Tuna.
And how much hardwood do I need? 42 in total. Alright. There we go.
I think Thanksgiving is on a Tuesday.
Maybe. It isn't.
And no, on a Thursday.
Thanksgiving, I do believe, is like always the end of November, no matter what.
Yeah, the last day of last Thursday of the month.
Linus, I don't have time for this right now.
I think I'm gonna check real quick.
Oh, wow.
When is Black Friday? When is Black? Okay, that's the 28th of November and Thanksgiving 27.
Hey.
Okay, so it's next to each other, the days. Thanksgiving on the 27th of November, then Black Friday on the 28th.
I see.
Not really convenient timing, if I may, if I say so. Because usually on Thanksgiving, you actually invite your whole family to eat dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then the day after, you want to wake up early in order to get all the, good shit from stores. Oh yeah. America is weird.
Can be at times. Definitely can be at times.
Sure. I can have fun with that.
That
Okay.
does remind me something I remember reading into a long time ago in like one particular state of America. And this is a odd, rule within the state. Oh, hang on. Combat. Anyways. So, in the state of, I do believe, Connecticut, there is a particular weird rule I remember reading a long time ago. And it involves pickles. As in, like, pickled cucumbers. Wanna know what the rule is?
The rule is pickled cucumbers. Do not put the pickle where it doesn't belong to.
No. In order for a like pickle to be like considered a pickle, it needs to be able to bounce.
Okay.
That's it. In order for a pickle to be like called a pickle, it needs to be able to bounce.
If it doesn't bounce, it's not a pickle.
Exactly. You cannot call it a pickle if it doesn't bounce. Now, why? You tell me.
Ask the people from Connecticut.
Exactly. I do know one guy who lives there, and even he don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, that should tell you something. If he don't even know why, then like, But yeah, that's just a little fun fact I got for you there. Oh, hello there, buddy. I do know at least one thing about the broccoli, and that's in this game at the moment. And that's the fact that we need to wait till the end of summer before we can even obtain it.
Yep.
Like the second half of summer.
Then we can get the seeds, and then we plant them at fall. Then we're golden.
Yep, then we are golden. Then we just need to worry about everything else.
Yeah, I have the super daft sword.
Nice. I do believe, yeah, you are right here. Cannot leave the horses behind, even though, fun fact, the horses are the one thing, the one sort of animal you can have in your, like, farm that you can just leave anywhere and it will find its way back to its stable on its own.
You also have the horse flute.
The horse flute?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the the flute. I think I have it yet.
Okay. You can get it. Was it from the Mr. Key quest thingamajig on the Golden Walnut Room?
Might be.
Oh, cauliflowers are done. Or the juice. The juice business is done.
I have enough time to like store everything in my inventory. Well, to bed. Good night, horse. Cat. All right.
All right. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
So much at all that day, but that's fine.
5.5k, that's not too bad. And no, it's green day. Every channel is now green. You know what they say? Happy Ireland Day.
You mean Sans Patrick's Day?
Yeah. Where people get drunk.
Please get the name right. Jesus.
Happy Ireland Day.
No wonder why, like, the French keep stealing stuff from you.
Oi.
Right, Horsey? You doing fine there? Yeah, you're doing fine.
I'm gonna sell some stuff. Meow.
That's a big bush. A really big bush. Ooh.
Remember Bush?
I guess.
The president?
I kind of figured that's what you meant. What is preventing me from just walking right through here?
Man, I feel so old remembering Bush. Like you Zoomers don't know who Bush is.
My mushrooms. Cannot reach them.
I think I'm just gonna close the door real quick for these animals. It's a smelly day. A lot of dug eggs. Let's see, we need...
Son of a gun. Alright, fair enough. I don't need you. At the moment. There we go. And I want to store some more stuff.
Oh! Horseradish.
Speaking about horses.
Okay, I will give him horseradish. But lover a lot of RBLX says nice.
Nice.
Just nice.
Just nice. Sometimes that's all you need to say. Just nice.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Exactly.
There's a traveling merchant. And guess what? She has a rare seed.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna chop down these green vines because they're full of fiddlehead fern.
Right, they are. Wait, where did the plant fiber go? Oh, in here. Odd, but alright. How's the crops doing here, though? One I can harvest. And that's it. Lord, there's a lot of trees here that...
If this was a harvest moon, you can actually get sick from hanging out in the rain for too long for a time. You spend too much time on it, at least. But here in Stardew, you don't get sick.
Oh. Other moss trees going on here.
I also unlock trinkets, so these are very helpful.
Nice. We'll chop down some of these trees. A mystery box? Just want to chop down some of the trees here so I can actually see my crops.
Mm-hmm.
And another secret note, okay.
To the sewers, where I belong. We're gonna befriend Krobus. And say hi to everyone's favorite blue-haired girl, Emily.
Words.
Is Demetrius at home? Question mark.
Right. Let's drink some coffee and then hop on the horse.
Coffee.
Alright, let's go. Let's go now, then espresso.
Well, there. Done that quest. That's très nice.
Very nice.
Très nice. Let's see. Okay, I'm actually doing decent when it comes to XP, so I kind of want to do a lot of level ups so I can actually get the other stuff as well.
Dang it. Hey, but then, like, you see my, price ticket. May as well redeem it too.
Yeah.
Wait. Mining monthly. Reading this to gain some mining experience. Oh, okay. You learn a few things about mining. Hooray!
I'm just collecting moss.
Nice, nice. I just want to check out the traveling merchant really quickly to see if there's anything else worthwhile here.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Think
More
for that
summer
much,
squash.
Stuffing is pretty decent food. Mainly for that +2 defense, I'll just hate that. And
And I think I'm gonna pay a visit to Gus.
that may be a waste, but I'm grabbing that because I do like my food that grants buffs.
Yeah, these are excellent. I think like temporary buffs. You may not want to sleep on those buffs.
Definitely should not. They are pretty good.
I'm also a skeleton. Full skeleton outfit. It's quite fitting for Halloween.
Even though it's over.
Halloween is over.
Halloween is over. But that doesn't mean we are restricted, you know, from playing anything spooky related this month.
Yeah.
As we may have a couple of ideas hitting here and there, you know. Give or take. I can drop this little random info here. The original the original idea I proposed was just to do Simon's Quest, but you know, figuring out the general idea about how to progress through the game, as in making out the map and all that, sounds like a lot of work considering what I have gone through. So
yeah, and the game is quite obtuse as well.
It is. It is. Albeit, it's not the most obtuse game ever, but it is pretty obtuse.
Yeah. Yeah, the game also was having a bad rap because of the angry video game nerd. But I've heard the game isn't as bad as people claim.
Nope, it's definitely not. It is a pretty alright game. It's not like the best game in the Castlevania series, but it is definitely unusual at the time, especially. A lot of the decisions can be chalked up to a few things. Namely, let's see here as I go and do this really quickly. There's a couple of things here. It's 24. Just dropping in. It's my birthday today. Oh, no, well, and happy birthday, Miss Play 30.
Happy birthday, Miss Play 30. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday indeed.
Happy birthday to you.
Again, get the energy back up there, and alright, we're good. Time to get back home.
Well, for a Green Day, it's not too eventful, but I mean, I did get some experience at least, because experience is quite important for me.
I would imagine.
Because the mastery buffs are really great.
Mm-hmm.
No trinkets are available for me, so, and these are very nice trinkets. So I actually picked that as my first buff. It's basically like a pet that gives you buffs in a certain area, so really great. And they are dropped from loot from monsters in caves and such. So at some point I want to go to Skull Cavern and hopefully get a trinket out of that exchange.
Nice, nice. What was I saying again? Right, Simon's Quest. I can sort of explain a bit about why the game sort of went for like the direction it did, and why it's a bit on the more like, I won't say like fully controversial, but sort of is at the same time. It sort of is the fact that so the first game is of course a straightforward action game, you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Simon's Quest is a more explorative game, which can chalk up to a couple of things. One, a lot of Japanese game devs were exploring the more RPG systems around the time, a la Zelda 2.
Yeah, and for me, I don't mind those games actually.
So there's that. Also, as for why the game is so obtuse, that can be chalked up to a bit of a gaming culture trend that was going on over there at the time. Which I think I may have explained to Martin in the post-stream little ramble thing, but long story short, there's a particular arcade game that really popped off in Japan, known as Tower of Duaga, made by Namco. The creators of Pac-Man. So that one popped off. A lot of Japanese players really enjoyed it. However, it was designed to be essentially impossible to beat on your first time going through the game, because a lot of the things required to beat the game is again super obtuse, so much so that it created a culture of people sharing info with one and another locally. And so game devs kind of caught on to this sort of thing, and just made games obtuse to encourage people to just kind of band together to figure out the way forward. The whole schoolyard rumor thing.
Yep.
But in a different way, sort of. You get it?
Yep.
So that is sort of reason why around that time a lot of games were unusually obtuse.
And the thing is, there was no internet back in the day.
Nope, no internet either. Everything was just through word of mouth on info and all that jazz. I still find it interesting that with something that may seem like a minor thing, such as just schoolyard rumor sort of culture, just did influence game design at that time, you could say.
Yeah. Back in the early days of the internet, the information was still limited.
Huh. Definitely.
Even before the internet times was popping off. Back in the old days when Pokemon, the first generation of Pokemon games was a thing, there were a lot of rumors about a particular Mew. That the Mew was, for example, hiding under the truck on the SSN, Vermilion City, port.
Mm-hmm. Miss Player 30 also saying, but you used to be an internet kid like me in the 2000s, right? It's so different than now. Also
Yep.
true.
True. I've been there before as well.
The internet was definitely a crazy place back then, where a lot of regulations were not in place yet, and like the best way I can describe it is it almost was like the Wild West in sort of ways. Where, like,
Prismatic jelly or crop order. 100 hot peppers. I don't think we can do that. So we go with the prismatic jelly.
I think that sounds like a plan, as I accidentally hit my, headset mic for a brief moment. Oops.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the prismatic jelly. That seems the more feasible option.
I think so too. Alright, let's do this.
Yeah. Where were we actually with our conversation? Oh yeah, the internet. It was a racy place back in the day and there were no regulations. Although, yeah, the internet nowadays, it's still under-regulated.
All rather, and in some very particular aspects, over-regulated as well.
Yeah.
Depending on how you twist and turn it.
Depending on the government, yeah.
Exactly. So, like, it also was, like, one of those things, like, where, like, to come so many Flash games and MMO, true.
Yeah, RuneScape, back in the old days. You could actually play RuneScape from your browser. That was like the shit back then.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's going to sneak peek on Martini's POV to see, which floor he goes to, and he's not even going in. All right, cool. All right, floor 100. Well, ain't that lucky? Oh yeah, speak about, like, RuneScape 2. Fun fact about, that game and me. I think I started playing RuneScape in 2007 specifically. And fun fact, the main reason I, made my little YouTube account was because of I saw RuneScape videos on that platform. Because I was pretty big into RuneScape around that time. And then as I looked around on that platform, I, stumbled upon, a particular Super Mario 64 bloopers. And the rest was history. So yeah. Lore fact about me. Had it not been for RuneScape, I probably would not have, like, started attempting making YouTube vids. And there you have it. Stop that. And I did not even look as I ran there. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, old school RuneScape is also a game we can go back to. If we really want the shell time.
That we can as well.
I'm actually considering still paying, for membership. Because I think there's gonna be something interesting happening on RuneScape 3, and I'm actually, low-key excited for what they're gonna do next.
Nice.
And besides, I can also play old school RuneScape as well.
That too. I can also say this: if we end up doing a month where we just play RuneScape a bit more extensively, compared to usual, then I am more than willing to just drop a little fee just to stream the game more. Though I still prefer to go by my usual ruling in that front where I usually get members the moment I have beaten Dragon Slayer.
Oh yeah,
that's like my personal little rule.
Same here. I also want to do Dragon Slayer. I don't think Dragon Slayer is that too difficult.
Yeah, it should not be too difficult indeed. It's just you just need to reach a particular combat level requirement, unless you just want to spend 30 minutes just flinching, you know, Elwar, you know, to death. Which, you know, I've seen, like, you know, some strat of, like, you know, you just, like, get, like, one hit in. You, like, run away for a few seconds. Then you go back in, run away, get one hit, another hit in. Ladder ends, repeat. Also, a mining book down here, okay. How's my mining looking? Level 9, right, I can read this. Nice. Easy mining book. In the mines.
Which level are you on again?
105 right now.
105. Okay, you're a bit on the deeper. And I'm on 96.
Mm-hmm.
So I may have to go somewhere differently. I'm just killing all enemies just to get a drop.
Nice, nice.
A trinket drop.
Oh yeah, again, like, yeah. I can just still mention this, so, you know, again, what I ended up doing this weekend was, like, going on a tiny vacation all the way to Germany. And, again, on the way there, drove, you know, but, like, did not drive straight through, but drove, you know, by what they call the Black Forest. Which, you know, do you even know about the significance about the German Black Forest, Martini?
Not particular, but I know a lot of people that I know who went there before.
Long story short, if I recall correctly, pretty much every single tale of, you know, the Grimm brothers, supposedly every tale takes place in that forest.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yep.
Brothers Grimm. Okay.
Yep.
They're the
like, pretty much, you know, every single one of the tales they wrote, you know, takes place in that forest. On top of that, not far away from where we drove, was, you know, a funny castle that I have gone to before. But we did not, you know, drive, you know, by that place, you know, on the way there. But, you know, if we, like, you know, were to take, like, a long detour, we probably could have, like, driven by there again. And that would be a castle not far away from the Black Forest. That is called, you know, Frankenstein's Castle. Yes, I have gone to Frankenstein's Castle.
And have you seen Frank?
Not at that moment.
Okay.
But it might be in there somewhere. So yeah, that's a little fun fact about something I've, like, gone and seen before. I need to waste that. You can leave now. Fun fact about that castle, I can say this. You would think that, you know, that is, you know, like, Victor von Frankenstein, but, not the same, not the same Frankenstein. Surely.
A different one.
A different one. You know, like, you know, like a knight back then who, you know, was like, whose name was Frankenstein, and, you know, he had a castle, and that was his castle. Now, granted, you know, there's been tales about, you know, a certain someone, I forgot the name who, but, you know, there's been, like, people around the area, you know, like, you know, renting, you know, a castle just to, you know, conduct experiments in. So, you know, maybe there is a monster, you know, in that castle somewhere. If you were to, like, look hard enough.
Ooh. Spooky monsters.
Spooky monsters.
Okay, depending
May or may not be a flesh, golem.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Skull Cavern today.
Skull Cavern, I may join you. As soon as I store all my stuff. And, oh yeah, also, water my crops as well. Almost forgot.
I don't need to water my crops, because everything is sprayed on my sprinklers. So...
I don't have that sort of luxury at the moment. Because I did not, have enough resources to,
yeah,
set all that up.
I was locked in getting all these sprinklers.
That's fair.
Like early day,
Oh, yeah.
just getting that shit over. So I don't need to water anything ever again. Because, yeah, that can be a drag if you do that every day.
True. Fortunately, I only need to, water, the very last square, and a bit on the right side as well.
Yeah. I may have some spare resources for the sprinklers.
Oh. There's the, lost, secret note that, toggles that little event. I borrowed a necklace from Mom, but lost it somewhere near the bathhouse. She's going to freak out if she notices it's missing.
That's Abigail.
Yep. And where could that necklace be?
I've actually fished that one up.
Yep. Probably.
Oh, Abigail.
Alright, let's grab these.
Oh yeah, before I actually go, I think I'm gonna play it smart and get myself some food. I think,
I was actually thinking the same.
yeah, spicy eel, let's go. Spicy eel will help me.
Let's grab some, spicy eel as well, and some of these other foods here.
500 to take a bus to Calico Desert.
Wait, gotta check one thing here. I need to check in on these, my fishes, my fish pounds.
Your
Pots.
fish pounds.
I said that in a really funny way.
Fish pounds.
Fish pounds.
Oh, you're gonna talk to the fish again. Flashurta talks
Judge.
fish.
Don't judge me.
He's a fish person. It's kind of fishy, if you ask me.
Up to the desert. Alright.
Well, let's destroy some serpent, but I mean fish dragon.
I so fucking hate that name.
I love that name. I will never let that go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh, there's a hole right over here.
Alright. Let me first do
Oh,
this because
9.
I noticed something.
Ouch.
I noticed something before you drop down. I'll grab this ruby right here.
Yep. Just gonna go straight down. That seems like the strat. Don't devil.
I'm keeping a lookout around the floors just in case, there's a slime to be had. Because again, we
Oh,
also
yeah.
need that jelly, so skipping too much may not be a good idea.
Yeah. I'll be the scout, and you're the executioner.
Fair enough.
There's a diamond I want though. Diamond. If we have enough diamonds, we can craft ourselves a diamond pickaxe. Wrong game.
Yeah, I don't have enough of that.
I at least want to kill the purple jellies. Or like the big purple jellies. Because they have like little ones, and the little ones can drop some goodies.
It's also true. Always like, if you can like kill them, then you know they are a good thing to kill because again.
Okay, I have a vampirism. That's good.
Jesus Christ, that was a lot of things I got from that one.
Okay, I got some iridium ore. That's très nice. Fish dragon. Okay,
Serpent, how's it doing?
There's a fish dragon party, and I'm invited.
My favorite, a bomb.
They only take like approximately 3 hits, and they're dead, so they're not so bad. And I got a refund on my spicy eel.
Nice.
Another bomb.
I'm still yet to eat mine because I'm just relying on my, you know, like speed buff from the espresso at the moment. Plus, I'm not taking any damage as of yet.
Dark boots. Is this? No, it's not better. Oh wait, it has 4 defense, but less immunity though. I'll stick with the slippers. For
Fair
now.
enough.
Crystal shoes, yep. Yeah, I'll stick with the crystal shoes. It has less defense, but more immunity. Immunity is... I mean, the 5 immunity is very nice, so...
That's also fair.
Like, the older, you know, the dark boots only gives 2 immunity. That's like, I have to sacrifice a lot for that, so... I'll just stick with the crystal shoes for now.
That's a... Oh, that's a hole I just found there, you know, underneath the gold ore. Okay, well, I'll just hop down. Screw it. 7 levels. Ah.
7 levels.
I'm in floor 23 now.
You're deeper than I am.
Oh. Good thing it comes to those who, you know, don't rush too much, I guess.
Sometimes you can be lucky.
True that.
I found a hole. 13 levels? Well, about that, Richard.
God dang it. Sometimes,
sometimes rushing is good.
Sometimes, people just have, like, more luck than you do.
True. RNG is a thing, you know?
RNG is a thing. If there's something I learned, well, luck definitely has it out for me during streams. We're like, yup.
Yeah. You cannot beat luck.
One, you know, rather lucky moment. Zap. Nope. This guy gets even luckier.
Sometimes you cannot beat luck.
True.
Speaking of luck, I've been playing Pokemon Go quite a bit. And I've actually been catching a lot of shinies as of lately. I don't know what the game is on about, but feels like I'm out on a lucky streak.
Nice.
Like, I had a period of time that I was actually getting dry on shinies. Like, there's no shiny spawning or anything. But nowadays, I usually get 2 shinies a day.
Well, now. Let's see here. Gunshade the first thing. Actually beat Vanilla Luigi's Mansion 1 without dying, though I did save Scum for Speedy Spirits. Nice.
Yeah. I use Say for speedy spirits.
Which, you know, fair enough, but, you know...
Yeah, fuck
again,
speedy spirits. But other than that, I like Luigi's Mansion. I've been playing it on my Nintendo Switch, the PAL version. And there's something interesting about the PAL version I have learned. And the fact is, if you play on the regular Mansion, on the PAL version, you cannot get an A rank. Yep, you cannot get a rank because they actually increase the amount of coins you need. So what you have to do is actually play the game again and because get to the hidden mansion and collect coins. There are more coins on the hidden mansion.
Go figures.
On the NTSC version, you only need 100 mil to get an A rank, so... But on the PAL version, you need 150. And you cannot get 150 in your regular run. So you need to get play the Hidden Mansion. And the Hidden Mansion is actually much harder.
Obviously.
And it's also mirrored. So
also, let's see here. Misplacing. Imagine if they put these deleted super dark bad ending of Luigi's Mansion. The kids would be traumatized for life. Right, that one.
Did they delete that?
Or, you know, deleted, changed, whatever. Like, you know, there were, like, you know, like, some, like, beta, like, you know, stuff, you know, implying, like, a bad ending was, like, possible in Luigi's Mansion, but, that never sort of happened. Which, you know, hard to say, you know, how, you know, you would be able to trigger that one, but, well, it was definitely something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home. I don't have my teleport ruins ready.
May as well leave as well.
Yeah, my inventory is full.
Let me see.
It was fruitful.
Gunshade the first thing. The bad ending never exists. It's just an FMV sequence from the end of the Space World 2020 demo. Huh. Interesting. Well, I couldn't swear that there was, like, something planned, you know, on that front, given some, like, unused, you know, graphics in the game, but, might be misremembering stuff. Possible.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm actually having some fun time on the Nintendo Switch Online GameCube version of the game.
Nice.
Yeah, just gonna play on the regular Mansion first, which I almost completed, and then I'm doing the hard mode version of it.
Nice, nice.
And let's see how I fare. I'm gonna sleep here real quick.
And there we go. Let's see here.
Oh, the Lua. The Luau.
Right, that one.
Carb surprise. I can make carb surprise. Okay.
Nice.
And the red cabbages are done.
The ancient fruits are done.
C'est magnifique.
And a lot of coffee beans.
Coffee.
I still find one thing rather funny that apparently in, like, Stardew, apparently one of the best, like, best like things to like grow in like big masses for like pure profit is coffee beans.
Interesting.
Definitely interesting indeed, since it sort of makes sense if you think about it. Like you can like if you have like your entire farm nothing but coffee beans, and you were to harvest them like all of them whenever they are ready, which like every like
Every so
another day or
often.
so, like every so often, then like imagine how much cash you would get each time from like each batch.
Yeah. A pretty penny.
It makes sense if you think about it. Now, it is a bit like a little bit of a boring way to like go about it, where you just farm nothing but coffee beans. But if you like want to just maximize profit, then like, well, that is a way to go. Let's see here. Which GameCube title do you prefer, Super Mario Sunshine or Luigi's Mansion? Ooh.
Ooh.
That is a conversation.
Oh, that's gonna be a hot take. For sure.
That's a hot take indeed and a half.
Because here's the thing. I really like both games.
Same. I really like both games.
There's some up and downs with both of these games as well.
That as well. I definitely am on that like front where I don't consider Sunshine to be a perfect game, but it is a darn good game.
Yeah. Same here. It has its flaws, but I've actually played through it and did not 100% complete it, but I did play through it and it's actually good. It's a very good game.
I have like played through Sunshine a good few times myself, and like I definitely enjoy that game a lot. Do I enjoy it as much as Super Mario 64? No, but that's a hard one to beat for me.
Yeah.
Because of obvious reasons.
Yeah, Super Mario 64 is also very nostalgic for me, so yeah. It's really hard for me to say like oh yeah, I prefer that Sunshine. I still like it. I still love it.
Let's see what it's playing here saying. I grew up with Sunshine, so I'm super biased and also sad that the game is actually hated. That I recall is actually sort of what's going on at the moment with Sunshine, in which it's like I can see why, because Sunshine at times can be rather janky, but like it's still fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, Sunshine is... Physics are actually... I wouldn't say it's like janky, necessarily. It has some sort of a sensitive feeling about it.
Actually, you may be right. It is, control-wise, it is pretty sensitive now that you mention it.
Yeah, I haven't encountered too much jank, although, actually on Twitter I've posted something funny happened.
I can think of, like, one thing that can feel a bit janky. A certain, Pachinko secret course.
Yeah, I was actually getting stuck on the Pachinko machine course. Oh, that one. That is a doozy.
Fun fact about that one, for like last time, like the latest time I played through the, just play the game, I got to that part and I beat it on my first, on one try without dying.
Yeah, I was having not too much, too much, issues with that one. I may have died once, but other than that, Also, was actually stuck legitimately because of the physics. Yeah, Mario was actually door stuck for a bit. I actually posted that on my Twitter. Like a clip.
I see. So yeah, I still like think Sunshine is like a perfectly fine game, and just the fact that it is a tad bit overhated today, I will say. Even though like it's not as bad as like some other games that like also had a case of being overhated at the moment.
Which floor are you on?
Huh?
Which floor are you on?
83.
83, okay. I think I'm gonna go to the mid floors. The icy floors.
But yeah, as I was gonna say, at least I hate for Sunshine. It's not as bad as like some other like overhated games has had, you know, like over time. Banjo-Tooie. Now that one is oof. Ooh. That one gets a surprising amount of slack, you know, for really not really good reasons. I can like, you know, like explain a single reason why that game is a bit on the overhated side.
Because the game too big.
Game too big. Also, Donkey kind of brought that up. That hey, game too big. Like I heard nothing until Donkey mentioned that, and like the moment he did that, that was the moment that just whole thing just exploded.
Yeah, it's crazy how influencers have so much influence over, you know, the discourse. Like, it's crazy.
Again, Simon's Quest. A game that is actually pretty fine. Albeit, you know, obtuse and, you know, convoluted. But it's still fine.
Then you have the AGVN, and he was shedding on that game.
Yep. And well, there you go.
I mean, you can have opinions.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's just like people take it way too much too hard.
Yep, and also the fact that nowadays people have a tendency to sort of piggyback on opinions, you know, a lot, you know, nowadays. Rather than, well,
yeah, it's always been the case. Like the Adrian says, you know, Castlevania 2 is bad, so it's actually a bad game. Yeah. If you call it a good game, you're like a fake gamer.
Pretty much. And well, yeah, that is sort of the unfortunate nature of like social media at times. And,
indeed.
wow, really.
People are sheeps.
Still, I can mention this for those who knows about these Banjo games. I actually like Banjo-Tooie more than the first one. Although they are like still, you know, like still is essentially S-tier games in my book on the N64. Like both of those games are like games I would say, you know, you like it's like one of those things of like, you know, if you're a fan of 3D platformers, those are like games that I would just, you know, personally say play them at least once at some point in your life. If you're a big fan of 3D platformers, just do it. And who knows? Maybe we will end up doing that on stream at some point.
Indeed so. That could be a fun stream.
Which, you know, probably will start with the first, you know, Banjo-Kazooie and then move over to Tooie.
Indeed.
We live in a society where influencers hardwire their opinion to other people. On one hand, that's also sort of true. Unfortunately.
Or people relying opinions on Reddit.
Too. So yeah, that's just the unfortunate nature on that sort of thing, really. It is what it is, basically.
I can give this parchment to the dwarf to get some friendship points. This reminds me of home.
Oh, another free warp totem to the farm from that one. Nice. Alright, so far not finding too many slimes at all on this journey. There's some. Of gold. Don't mind me. But yeah, I'll definitely be up to like play the like 2 first Banjo games at some point.
I found a beanie.
Ooh,
Looks
nice.
cool.
Oh yeah, also again, definitely wouldn't like not be against playing the like first 2 Banjo games on stream at some point.
And who knows?
Again,
Yeah, and who
great
knows?
games.
Maybe Banjo nuts and bolts.
That would be an experience. Fun fact, I actually own that game.
Nice.
Now. Like, actually I have the proper console and like, a actual physical copy of the game. Now, unfortunately, the like old Xbox 360 that we we just found like on cheap old Xbox 360. Unfortunately, it doesn't work at the moment because of a rather funny but unfortunate reason.
Red Ring of Death.
Nope. Power cable stopped working.
Oh,
It broke.
only the power cable.
Yeah, only the power supply cable.
Okay,
Which,
it's
easy to replace, but yeah, well,
gonna find a proper one.
Finding a proper one is the big thing.
Oh,
Then again, it's probably not that hard to get that game working on PC nowadays. I'm just saying, folks. Concerning what's going on at the moment, over at Mr. Microsoft's, at this point, I don't think they give a darn even if one were to find a way to play it on PC.
Yeah, Billy G. Don't send your ninjas to me, to us. Billy G. Please don't kill us. We don't do piracy. That's fake news.
It's fake news indeed. Anyways, when was the luau again?
At the beach.
As in, is it today?
Today, yeah.
Alright, gotcha. What was the best thing to offer for that? For best result again?
You can get yourself a gold star melon or a gold star cauliflower. It will work.
Gotcha. Let's
basically some high value shit, generally speaking.
Generally speaking. Alright. Let me see if I do have on gold star quality.
Gonna check
I do
something.
have 2 gold star quality melons left.
Nope. Okay. Why is
Okay,
it like caps?
Got one. Alright. Good.
Luo. Oh.
Right here.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the gold star melon.
Speaking about melons, some of my, melons are done as well.
Yeah. Also, I can just scrap that one. The red cabbage I did donate.
No need to worry about that then.
Yep. Just scrap that one on my list, and then we only need 100 wheat flour, which is just basically you have to pay a lot of cash. And we have the broccoli. Yep.
Which,
those are the only two things we need.
Broccoli should be simple enough. It's just, going, down to the caves, at some point during late summer to early autumn.
Yeah. It's not gonna be that hard.
Nope. It should not be. Let me do this as well. Let's see. Oh, I can see the value of those, huh? Interesting.
You have bought the price catalog.
I think I did.
Okay, what are my levels? Okay. Not too bad. Well, I'm at the beach soon. Just waiting.
Right. I'm to do this. I can get over to the beach, quicker. Oh yeah. While we are, speaking about, so that we have another topic that we can bring up.
Yep.
So while I was off on vacation, the latest version of Ring Races just dropped. The full next update.
The next update, yep.
It's out.
So that's a game we can potentially go back to soon enough.
We may or may not play this and play that game this very Friday or next Friday or at some point this month, because again, game good. It is a free free fan made cartoon eraser, but it's still pretty darn solid.
Yep. Also notice how things are now been placed on this on the Lua. They have changed around a bit on the festival. No, the stuff are in the a lot of stuff are in different places now.
Noticing. Huh. Now that you mention it, you're right.
Yeah.
The
dance floor was supposed to be here, but last year, but now it's just like the dining table.
Interesting. Very interesting. Soup dancing? No thank you. I'm perfectly content right here. Besides, someone needs to keep watching in case a monster appears. In Stardew Valley? Nah. Impossible.
It will never happen that monsters will, attack the village.
That is impossible. Why would that ever happen? Monsters don't attack, Stardew Valley.
Maybe in Terraria. That's also a game we can go back to.
Also, there's a wizard.
The wizard is meditating on rock.
Also, if you were to hover your mouse over him.
Yep. There is dialogue.
There is dialogue, if you can reach him.
I don't have a seahorse.
Me neither. That does remind me. So, without basically minor spoilers for Stardew, but long story short, there is a reward you can get for reaching 100% completion, and that is basically opening up a pathway near the train station that you can go and see. Through glitches, it is however possible to go past that the thing blocking the entrance there.
I know
before you even reach 100% completion. However, the game will know if you were to try do that before you reach 100% completion.
Yep. You will get knocked out.
You will get knocked out.
Yeah.
The game just beats you up.
Yep.
And you just go, no.
No, you dirty cheater. You're not supposed to be here. Get the fuck out!
Don't do that. Get out of me. That is still really funny to me. Anyways, I'm good now.
Well, let's start festivities. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm pleased to announce that the potluck ceremony has begun. I have high hopes that you all contributed high quality ingredients. We want to leave the governor with a good impression now. Well, governor, would you indulge us with an honorary first tasting? I would be delighted. I've been eyeing the soup all afternoon. And then he fucking dies.
Because someone put a single puff of fish in.
Oh my! That's the best soup I've ever tasted! You're right, it's delicious! Wonderful job, everyone! No, who else wants a taste? The governor wasn't kidding, the soup was out of this world. Time to head home.
Hey.
Yeah, we get more friendship points. Friendship is magic, guys. Have you ever seen My Little Pony Friendship is Magic when that was a thing?
Nope. Not at all.
Okay.
I do know, however, a decent few friends who, did watch it, when that popped off.
Yeah, I never get that, personally speaking.
Actually, me neither. Although, I can sort of, see why, that, even that is, too much for me, personally speaking. I sort of get it. Show is good. It's surprisingly well made, but, to the extent that some people, take it, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Bronies.
Well, to each his own, I guess. Sure. I
Yeah,
won't
it's a
judge.
show made for little girls, and they're like, people with beards, dressing up as ponies from the show. Where did we go wrong?
Again, I don't judge.
You know what? No,
You do you.
I don't judge. Okay.
I don't.
It's just
Because
peculiar.
because I've seen people be into worse things.
True. I mean, there have been people being into the Toho.
Hey.
Ooh, the bookseller isn't done today. Okay, that's pretty interesting.
A storm is approaching.
Oh yes, we're gonna get some more batteries. That's good. And extra luck. Okay.
Trying to train my goats to say hello, but they simply won't pay attention to me unless I have these favorite trees, cave carrots.
I got a lot of mail because we made a lot of friends.
Fish taco, yep, that's one. Blueberry tart, that's another, yep. A pale broth, hey, nice. Chowder, nice. And sashimi from Linus.
I still have to go to Clint to get that gold trash can. It's also Friday. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to Skull Cavern today.
Fair enough. How are we doing progress-wise on that? Okay, 3 days left. Things are looking rough for that one.
Well,
There is one way we can potentially chase it, though.
and
When I hear how.
yeah,
Only one person goes into the, the normal caves.
mm-hmm.
And just, only one person do it, and all you need to do is just go in and then go out. Until, it appears.
Okay.
You see what I'm getting at?
Yep, that sounds like a good plan. Maybe I will go to Skull Cavern while you're going to the regular caves.
Sounds good to me. Oh, the starfruit is done.
Yours is done already?
Yep.
Mine is still growing.
It is not a super big batch, but hey, it's done.
What's done is done. Oh wait.
Alright, do I have other things I can plant in its stead? Outside of the melon seeds, that is. Which I could, but I don't know, that might be a bit of a waste. Don't you think? I mean, I could plant the melon seeds. That's how much that's worth. Okay. That's some good money.
Wouldn't he?
Anyways, now we go, horsey.
Second thought, I don't think I'm gonna go to Skull Cavern. Instead, I'm gonna do some other stuff.
Where's the cave carrots at? There they are.
I think I'm gonna check
see
out
it. Let's go.
the bookseller.
Let me do that as well. Actually, once I'm done with this cave carrot business. There we go.
Oh yeah, Jojo Mart is still here. Unfortunately.
I'll be gone soon enough.
Okay. Buy books. The Almanac.
Nice, nice.
All
And off we go
slitherings. You're in a lot to. It's still pricey though. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything from the bookseller currently.
Alright. Might as well go check out what's going on there.
Like
myself.
25k is quite steep. I sort of want it, but that puts me in a bit too much of a financial tight spot. So
Understandable. Alright, I can do this as well.
and I can just wait. It's not like the most important thing.
Takes like 30. You know, maybe melons are still worth it to plant, still. Yeah, I think, that's still, the way to go. I'll check out the bookseller, though, really quickly. See what's going on, even though
Although
I don't have much to invest, so yeah.
I may want to still buy some starfruit seeds now to come think of it. I feel like buying some more starfruit. I think I will put my money on that one instead. Like mayonnaise. I think I'm gonna sell those.
Force the book. That's a funny one. 25k over that one, which I mean, I guess it's nice, but
I think I'm gonna go to Sandy and just buy some more starfruit seeds.
sounds good to me. And yeah, even though that horse book could be nice, I can't even afford it. So what even is the point? I'll just grab this one.
These are nice upgrades, but very pricey.
I will at least grab the mining book though, since it's not too bad.
Yeah, you get some experience.
And I do need to level up my. While that book, did the trick. That book definitely did the trick. Okay. Okay, alright. I'm going to the caves once I'm done, with like everything else here, because the bolt, the one, quest helping the one thing is like killing 8, lava slimes, which I can do.
Yeah, I've bought some 48 starfruit seeds, so
Neat.
still have some money left. I rather spend my money on starfruit seeds than the book.
That's fair. And nothing worthwhile in the traveling merchant. Alright, cool.
Could have actually bought more now to come think of it. Ah, it's fine.
Alright, so then for the last trick here, which is probably going to be the last, proper. Probably should have bought some extra seeds while I was here. Oh, well, that's fine. Hope. Actually, I don't think I have enough seeds for, everything here.
I
Oh,
bet
let's
the
see.
cheese machine here.
I'm, free off. Alright, good to know. That's fine. Because I kept some extra seeds here that I can pull out. Assuming I right click on the right
Car
thing,
driver. I get it now.
Oh.
One of the codes is named Car Driver. Because of Mario Kart World. You can play as cow
I
in Mario
see.
Kart World.
That you can. Oh, I am a few seeds short. Uh-oh.
What do you need?
Any sort of summer seed.
Summer seeds. Do I have some summer
Actually, I might be fine. I may be fine here. Hold on. I can plant these. Screw it. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. Severely underestimated the amount of seeds I had to work with. Definitely should have planted more blueberries now that I think about it. Oh well. Could be worse. And now, time to sell some of the crops. Should sell all of those there. I'll just sell the majority of these. I will keep that. And then do that. Alright, cool. I couldn't handle that a lot better, but it's fine. I'm sure. No need to worry.
Give the yellow parchment to the dwarf. Dwarf happy.
Alright, there we go. Alright, now quickly over to the mines and do a little bit of progress on those lava slimes, which I have an idea of how to tackle on such short time. I think this is a good floor, sort of, kinda. Right. I think I can do better than that. My floor. What was it again? 90?
I'm gonna make some more cheese. I can also ride your horse. Hey!
That you can.
I'm on a horsey.
Wait. I got it. Prismatic jelly. Lucky me.
There you go.
I'll do a little bit of, like dungeon floor scumming here and just to kill some extra slimes really quickly. Okay, that's 1 out of 8. A slime. That's a bunch of slimes, actually. Perfect. There I see. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is perfect. Quest done. I will, however, do this just to get back safely. Also, thank you, Ukes. There we go. Well, time to head off to bed and, well, claim the award. Level 10 mining. Alright, I'm back. Did I miss anything? I don't think too much. Excavator or gemologist?
Gemologist gives you the most bucks.
It definitely does. Plus I have a tendency to sell gems, if I like really need to, so I may just go for that.
Mhm.
Ho, 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 ho. 50k from all my harvest. That's pretty good. Probably not as good as your haul, but hey,
My haul.
you know, your usual, how much you get from like once your harvest is completely done.
Just rain.
You know.
Bad spirits. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna deliver the prismatic jelly?
Hey, well, once I'm done storing everything else. I was super lucky. Let's see here. I can store that here. More geos equals more money spent at Clint, so the choice is obvious. You know what? Fair point. Fair point. Yep. You sold me on that one alone. Even though I did a choice even before that because, gems is pretty darn good, but the less cash I have to give Clint, the better. Heh. All right. Let's just store this here for now. Let me see. Where were you supposed to be stored again? Was it in here? No. Was it in here? Yes. Alright. Time to drink the coffee. And then hop on the horse.
Horsey.
Horsey. Horns. Now, here you go. Turn with Hyundai since you were successful. Hey.
Nice Farm has earned 1 mil. We're a millionaire!
We are a millionaire. Hey. Now time to turn in the lava slime, quest that I just completed because I just stumbled upon a infested floor.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the mines once again. Just getting myself a trinket, or trying to get one.
Price tickets, well, huh? Don't mind me.
Okay, Mo.
And it was really hard to get that sticky slime out of your clothes. I've definitely ruined a few good pair of pants trying to catch those little, little whittlers. I can't remember Papa going into a rage after I gotten rainbow slime all over my brand new silken pants. Well, anyways, enjoy your reward. Thank you. Allow me go redeem this. Meanwhile, from this next machine here, the next in reward will be a cow.
Have a go, man.
Okay.
Okay, I want a trinket.
Let me do one quick here though, before anything. Hey you. Easy. Which? Well, there you go. I know what to do with the rest of this day.
Fishing?
You knew it.
Me, it's just slaying. I got myself a holy blade. Okay.
Huh. Neat.
Rare drops.
And red drop galore. Alright. Cool. Cool. Oh, blue berries. Ooh. Probably should have planted more of those, but oh well. What's done is done. I may as well save some of the blueberries as well, just for...
Ooh, that's a star one. Oh, it's only dark woods.
Hey, horse. I have some of this coffee here. Now let's go.
Bugs in, bugs in, bugs in. Bugs in, bugs in, bugs in. Bugs in, bugs in, bugs in, scene.
Head over to the...
I'm just gonna sell the dark boots.
Hello.
Let's see, shop. Ooh, do you have something interesting? Okay. Ooh, slimes, void spirits.
Oh. What are you doing up there?
Still have to
Get
do
over
the...
here.
Still have some monsters to slay. Okay. Understood.
Now I go fish. A snapper. Well, at least I'm relatively wealthy again. And mullet.
A tempered broadsword. I'm finding a lot of weapons.
So I'm noticing. Although, are they any better than the galaxy sword?
No siree.
Figure as much.
Gold.
Oh yeah, that does remind me as well. So we have like before mentioned, you know, like some interest to like stream Minecraft again at some point.
Yep. It's been a while.
Been a while indeed, and after all, from the latest Minecraft Live, some more like upcoming updates, were announced as well. Have you heard about them?
Nope.
One new, underwater mob, the Nautilus, which you can ride on.
That's interesting.
Yep, a proper underwater mob that you can ride on, which is also friendly.
The Nautilus, out of all creatures.
There's also an evil, zombie variant, which, of course you drown, do also ride on. So there's that.
We call them a Nautilus jockey.
Pretty much. I think they may have a proper name, but let's just go with that for now. Other things outside of that, let me see here. New weapon, the spear.
We've discovered spear after all these years.
After all these years, we have discovered spear. And before then, we discovered hammer.
Pickaxe.
Which you make the hammer, all you do is just, attach, an anvil onto, like, a stick. Really creative there, folks.
Ooh, bait and bobber, that's extra experience. Which I actually can make use out of that, out of all the books. Every experience book is good for me.
But yeah, the spear, grants you some different ways to, attack. And also, with the spear, it allows you to, attack more effectively while on a horse, meaning you can now do jousting.
Or it can be a proper jockey.
Yep. And on top of that, a new variant of the horse was also introduced. The zombie horse. Which is read by zombies.
We have the skeleton horse, and now we have the zombie horse.
Yes.
We're not horsing around with this one.
Definitely not anymore. There's a lot of horses going around lately, huh?
A lot of horse-related stuff, You
wanna know the funny thing? From what I've been told, actually, I can look that up, once I'm back home. Your fishing tackle has worn out. Oh no.
This makes me sad.
Mood down. Alright, horse. Let's go back home.
Looks like you're gonna get off your high horse.
Uh-huh. But yeah, for your info about the about horses in the farm, they are sort of shared. As in, you can if I don't end up using mine, end up using my horse, you can just sort of ride it yourself.
Okay,
if you need it.
So it's a shared horse. We're communists.
Sort of. You may borrow the horse. Sometimes.
Or steal it.
That I will not allow. I do not consent.
Mean. And now I will rename the horse to a different name.
I think you can rename them.
Yeah. I'm gonna rename the horse Super Creek, if that's okay with you.
No.
Okay.
And oh, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Guess what year it is, you know, in Chinese New Year zodiac thing in 2026?
Year of the Horse?
Correct.
That's gonna be soon.
Yep. After December.
My Chinese zodiac is actually still horse.
That I do know.
I'm a horsey.
You are definitely a horsey. Mine is, depending on like your view, is it like potentially funnier.
Monkey. The spreading of weeds have caused damage to your farm. What the fuck?
What?
What are you smoking? You're smoking too much crack cocaine, okay? It's not good for you.
What do you mean? The specimen you delivered offered great insight on the machination of the film beings we called monsters. I have formulated a pungent tincture that these beings find intoxicating. Use it with caution, Monster Musk.
I cannot plant the starfruit seeds yet, but I will at a later point once we have the greenhouse. I will plant these still. So
Nice.
I will plant a lot of starfruit seeds. So it's not the biggest of deals.
And the caviar is ready.
The blueberries are ready. So yeah. Only 2 batteries. That makes my mood down.
Well, damn.
Mood down.
Mood down. Can't believe that you're really just not feeling it.
I know. No, I have not as good RNG to win.
Those are fine. That goes in there. Okay, those I don't need to do that with. I can store you two at least. When did I get? Oh, from the trash. Okay, I see. Hey, the coffee's done. I think I forgot to harvest those yesterday. Oh well. Now I can harvest all of them on the same day. Hooray.
Gonna check my
What
cows.
happened. Oh, I see what happened. Some of the, like, you know, brick road around my place just died.
Brick Road.
Oh, my, you know, stone path.
Brick Road. Is that a Earthbound reference?
No.
Oh,
I'm not even sure why I said that, but I did.
Break Road, aka the Dungeon Master.
Now I remember. Okay.
Yep. Oh, it will be so much fun if we play the Mother series.
Would imagine.
I have so many ideas, so
So many ideas, so little
little
time.
time. Yep.
Although I am on that weird, like, bit where low key, I kind of want to play Earthbound Beginnings first.
Earthbound Beginnings will actually be a great game to start with.
I also have another like quick thing I can mention about that one, which it is a bit weird, but it's still an interesting thing I can mention. That's the fact that one thing I do find a bit interesting about like I'm not sure why I like that one like thematically so much, because it is like in comparison to Earthbound a lot more of a simple game. Like more like simple plot, simple everything, sort of deal. But I sort of like it a lot, despite that.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not sure why, but I just like the simplicity of the title.
Yeah, haven't I've actually, been playing Earthbound Beginnings as well. So far I like it.
Nice. Game is definitely good, and that's the one thing I can say. In comparison to Earthbound, it doesn't do any of the like mind bending like the more meta stuff that Earthbound was like known for, but it does do a decent amount of like it is a lot more basic in comparison, but it's still good. I still end up liking it a lot despite that. Something about the
Same.
basicness, gives it a particular charm that I actually find like to be missing in Earthbound. If that makes any sort of sense. Well, that's it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to. Oh, well, fair enough.
And the whole Gorgeous work also is random. Like, you don't see if you're getting a counter or not. In Earthbound, you can sort of evade your enemies.
Yeah, pretty much. Though what I'm basically saying is basically so in terms of overall gameplay, like pretty much everything about it, it is like a lot more simple and basic.
Yep.
Where like but something about the basicness, I find like gives it a particular charm that that Earthbound sort of was lacking at times. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like Earthbound is like more of an advanced game, but it still has its charm as well.
It definitely has it is oozing with charm. But you know what? That one had Earthbound Begins. What I'm saying is that it has like a charm that it has like a distinct charm that like is like a mixture of being like a more standard like RPG with not the most involved plot and all that, but still has enough of the typical Earthbound charm going on that it sort of becomes its own little experience to me, which I sort of like. If that makes any sort of
Yep.
sense.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's just one thing I can say about that front. One thing why I like. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. That serpent just sort of teleported on over to me.
You're on Skull Caverns.
Yep.
You're a brave man.
Oh. I just went down the ladders and okay. It did take a hot second. I thought the game crashed. That was odd. Sounds rather odd.
Have you completed Earthbound Beginnings?
Actually, have not completed that one yet.
Yeah. Well, I've stopped playing for a bit because I was playing other games, but yeah, I'm at the place where Lloyd is. It's like Marysville.
I think so. It was the one with the elementary. Yeah, with the school and the factory and all that.
Yeah, I have to get myself Boulder Rockets so he can join me to the party.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Which is you get to that place right after you exit Magicant.
Yep. Yeah, you go to Magicant early.
You sort of do. Because plot-wise, Magicant in that game is a bit more different.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say.
I notice. You still have these bird people.
You still have the bird people.
Or like the Birdman.
Mm-hmm. The flying men.
Yeah, Flying Man.
This was definitely a worthwhile trip to the Skull Caverns. You just been able to reach floor 4, and that's pretty much it for this run.
Yeah. If you're not having like a good day, it can get rough. When bad RNG.
Well, I'm stupid. I did not check the very bottom of the room where there was a ladder.
Whoopsie daisy. You just went crazy.
Oh, aren't I silly?
Silly goose. Okay, getting late. I'm just gonna mine that gold and then... some more gold. Even more gold.
Time to run back. Whoopee.
Well, have to go back.
Oh yeah, I can also mention stream really quickly for everyone else. Originally we were going to stream Fire Emblem, but well, someone is having some complications at the moment, so he cannot join. So we are postponing that to next week, probably.
Yep, unfortunately, because Giovanna Castro really wants us to play that game again, but that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. without Lopez.
Unfortunately, no. Without Lopez, indeed, which, you know, do be that way, as I typically say.
Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell my star fruit. I'm just maybe turn it into wine.
Level 9 foraging now.
Maybe I will only sell the gold star ones.
Only getting level 9 foraging now, huh?
Mm-hmm. You've been slacking.
It is not. I do find that one to be like one of the harder ones, like, you know, skill up, to be fair.
Yeah, that one is quite hard. I had to grind for it, getting that one, because I want to get to the Cave of Perfection. So.
Yep. Also in the TV saying, I know it's hard, but stop worrying so much about your horse. You can leave them anywhere and they'll make their way back home. They are very smart and independent animals.
Starfruit. Oh! We have a starfruit, Kent, so... Also, I'll let my chickens out. Who let the chickens out? Who? Who? Martini let the chickens out? Who? Okay, Kent wants a starfruit. That's point 1 on our agenda. Point 2. We have some peppers. Yeah, peppers. Do we like peppers? Like hot peppers?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, for me it depends. There are like peppers that are not so hot or like, you know, not as, spicy. I like more of the tame peppers.
I see.
But still, I like some spice.
I'm on that front where, like, you know, I do like my food relatively spicy, but like at a reasonable, you know, amount.
Yeah. I like spicy, but I also like more with substance with it, because spice alone it doesn't do it for me.
Fair enough.
Because yeah, some people really wants to focus on spice, like, you know. It's just, if you do spice alone, it tastes awful. Spice is more like, I see it as more like an enhancement rather than something solely to base on.
Which, you know, that's fair. Though, I also do know there's a lot of cultures out there that, you know, have like relatively high spice tolerances. So, you know, most of the food are like, you know, on the very high, you know, level.
Yeah.
It's, you know. Who's one to tell them that they are, you're doing things wrong?
True.
So,
As long as the food is like healthy.
So, fun fact, you know, fresh, you know, hot like peppers are, you know, actually rather healthy for you.
That they can.
Heck, you know, the reason they are spicy, like when a lot of the a lot of things that are spicy, like what makes them spicy is usually the bit that's actually healthy for you, like garlic. So this is something I've been taught, you know, as well on that front. If you have like garlic that is like not like, if you have like garlic that's not especially spicy at all, that means that it's pretty much a bad garlic. It is lacking proper nutrients. So yeah, There you go.
The more stinky, the more nutrients.
Pretty much. On top of that, the more effective it is at repelling vampires.
That too. We gotta worry about the vampires. Unless we're
Yes.
the vampires.
Exactly.
Theorizing anyone?
Perhaps. Oh. I see that server is having a little bit of a moment on my end.
Oh, you're having
Yeah,
connection issues.
I think I'm having a brief little connection issue at the moment.
Let me check on my
Okay,
stream.
there we go. Now it allowed me to open it up.
Oh, hey, Quandi. Haven't noticed you. For some reason, chat doesn't seem to play on my TV.
Huh.
Oh, it's actually on my TV. Okay, wait, is it on? Okay, now it's on. Okay, I think YouTube is doing some weird shit. I'll blame YouTube.
As per usual.
I'm never at fault. Okay, that's rule number 1.
Grab this. There we go.
But yeah, I've been playing a bit of V-Rising off stream on the Lopez server. Getting my daily, servant, loot.
I have not like hopped on the server much at all, so
Okay.
mainly because again, vacation.
Yep.
Oh, right. Alright, let's see here. 100 bushels of wheat or kill 15 dust sprites.
Wait. Dust sprites. 50 dust
You
sprites
got
is
it.
easy.
That's easy.
I'm actually at the mines as we speak.
Nice, nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to floor 50.
We have to do a little bit of fishing in the meanwhile then.
You can go fish. I'll slay some dusty spritos.
Nice, nice. Oh yeah, right. I can also mention this again. So yeah, latest update of ring races did drop while I was out on vacation, and well, it's a possibility for something to stream this Friday, which if we end up doing, there may be some interesting ideas to be had on that.
Yep.
I can bring up some of the power points, of the the latest update. As I sort some couple things out here first. Alright. So some mechanical changes has happened from last proper update to now. Now, the game has an quote-unquote XP system.
Oh.
As in, now there is, checkpoints, across the, course. Think like in the old school arcade races with, checkpoints, except,
Yep.
when you pass through one, you gain XP.
Okay.
And the more XP you have, then, the more, better, items you get, per, tier.
Okay.
Meaning, if you're still in if you're in last place, you will still get items that helps you catch up. If you're last, but if you have you're less likely to get like the strong items if your XP is very low.
So it's
It's
a delayed.
basically
Yeah, they want to get the crazy shit at the later part.
because one sort of problem that apparently plagued like ring races in the competitive department was the fact that it was really easy to bag, or rather the power and the game's power and items were just that strong. So strong that the best strategy was just to sit back and then just catch up at the very end.
Yeah, I think you can actually still back at the end.
So they made that a little harder now. Like, it's still possible, but you definitely have to work for it now. And one thing good thing in my opinion that came out of that one is the fact that they completely removed the whole predetermined, item roulette table because of that. Because in the past, depending on your position and how far away you are from, the person in the next, place, next position in front of you, whatever the items are in that table are predetermined. Meaning, if you can just memorize every table, then you can just get whatever item you want whenever. That has been removed.
Okay.
Which I think is a good thing. Personally, but, to each his own.
So it's more random.
It is now more random, indeed. But, it's fine. So there's that, XP. On top of that, one new thing that, they introduced, as well is, an amp, system. Which is, when you look at your little ring icon down there, you notice that there will be some energy, sparking, electric effect going on around them. Which is, every time you damage your opponent, I think it is, or I forgot exactly what it is, but, as you do things well, you see the effects start to get more intense. The moment you reach 0 rings, all of that an energy will be used up, and you gain a quick speed boost. Meaning you are essentially encouraged to conserve your rings. Don't use up all of them until the very end, where you can just use it as a big speed boost. Or if you just need to speed up really quickly at that moment. Which brings over to a new mechanic. One of the buttons that was seldom rarely used outside of a quick respawn thing. They added a new function to that one that they call Ring Bail. Now, what Ring Bail does is that it basically uses up all the rings at once and puts you at minus 20 rings. In exchange for a quick speed boost. Straightforward. You can even use this out of tumble. As in, imagine that, that little state where, in sort of like in Mario Kart 64, where you get hit by a green shell and you just go flying forward.
Yep.
You can use Ring Bail to just, essentially burst out of that state and just keep going forward. However, there's a catch. Again, you end up with, minus 20 rings. And you know what that means?
You can die.
One hit and you are immediately dead.
High risk, high reward.
High risk, high reward. You do have a brief moment of invincibility the moment you activate it, but that's it. You're on your own after that point.
Cauliflower juice. Bring me the juice.
So there is that. I think that's more or less it on the mechanical front, really.
Okay.
After that, it's more quality of life, stuff, you could say. Such as the fact that the game now, supports voice chat. And on top of that, proximity voice chat in-game.
That's funny.
Which, if we end up doing it this Friday, we could try that.
We can test that out.
We can just, activate proximity voice chat and then just see, like, how that works. Maybe a fun time. If we end up doing it this Friday, that is. Which also reminds me another thing they added, which is, if the race ends up being just on 1v1, then it now goes into a new mode.
And that
which
is
a sort of dual mode where it is still just a 1v1 race, but now it's sort of more like a tug of war, sort of thing where, you have a meter that is like even. Whoever reaches the checkpoint first, like fills up more days like meter, while the losing one loses some of days, meter. Whoever, manages to fill out the meter completely first wins. So you see where this is going.
Yep.
It is a big, giant tug of war, race. About who can, eliminate the other first. Seems like a fun time. On top of that, new items have been added as well. And some old items has been changed as well. So new experiences for everyone, more or less. Also, oh my god. You know what? I may as well cash out now. Oh, 805 coffee beans. For how much? If I were to sell all of them? 12k.
That's pretty neat.
That is pretty neat. I'll just sell them right now. So yeah, there's that. Minor quality of life stuff that's also been added, which, eliminates any sort of future issues on that front. The character limit has gone up from 255 to 1000.
Bravo.
Bravo indeed. Something tells me that reaching 1000 characters is probably going to, cause some sort of lag going on, but hey, nothing's stopping you now.
Sky's the limit.
Sky is the limit indeed.
And yeah, that was easy enough. Easy 6k.
Easy 6k.
Yeah, I just all did it by myself. So easy.
Nice, nice. I'm starting to get a little bit on the hungry side at the moment. I may call it a stream after this day.
Yeah, after this day we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on an unrelated note, my brother's computer broke. His computer had a good run, a very good run. But yeah, it's not booting up properly.
Well, darn.
It could also be the supply thing, but I'm not sure if it's even worth, letting it repair because it's actually an old system. I think my
It's
brother
also
got it
fair.
in 2015, 16 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's wise to spend any time and money on that one, but yeah. So
Fair
you
point.
notice, yeah, he's also a bit on my computer as well currently.
Sure.
So if you see Martini is playing World of Warcraft on Discord, that's why, because he does play World of
Gotcha.
Warcraft,
Gotcha. I
and
guess you are gone.
Seen him playing World of Warcraft, and surprisingly, this computer runs World of Warcraft decently well.
Neat. Very nice.
So yeah, I had to install Battle.net again and
Which,
do all that
yeah.
jazz.
Which, do be that way.
Because yeah, my brother wants his Warcraft, so
Golden mask. Hey. That will be handy for later.
oh, that could be donated to the museum.
We have already donated that one.
Okay.
But I'm fairly certain this one is used for a side quest later on. If you know, you know, right?
Oh, I'm a bit lost, but okay.
Wasn't there like a missing key thing that you do need a golden mask for?
I don't think you need gold mask on that one, but I think you have been mistaken.
It's possible. It has been a while after all.
I think we do need beats,
That I do know.
a battery pack, a solar essence, and what do we also need? A rainbow shell.
Hmm. Alright then.
I need to grab for Sebastian a frozen tear. May as well do some quests in the meantime.
It's one more thing I forgot about, with the triple shot Nespresso and the spicy eel. The speed boost from both of them do stack.
Do they
You can
stack?
drink, meaning, yeah, you can drink the coffee and then the spicy eel, and you get two speed up your effects going on. Two separate ones. So, yeah. Meaning, yeah, that's one way for you to go zooming.
Also, Sebastian is a basement dweller.
Yep. That he is.
Meanwhile, Maru is just living upstairs. Like I do. Yeah, unfortunately, at my house, the basement is very small. Which is unfortunate, because I kinda low-key want to have a large basement.
I see.
Maybe in my next, if I actually buy myself a house, I will make sure we have a decently, decently built basement.
That's fair. Though, why do you even want a big basement?
More space.
I figured as much, but still, like, again, some people may use, one's basement for, like, like, different things and just, storage, so,
Yeah, some people actually make hangouts for their basements.
Yep.
Just like the gameplays, where I'll frequent or so of them.
I even heard cases of, people using these, like, basements as, like, a place to, like, farm, mushrooms.
Oh, you bring me in a really lucrative idea. Mushrooms do sell well, right?
Fairly certain they do.
I smell money.
It's possible. If you know how to farm them.
Yeah. I don't think it's illegal to grow mushrooms, depending on the mushrooms.
Obviously not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not one to grow trippy mushrooms because I'll probably be in a legal kerfuffle and I don't want that.
Which is fair. After all, growing toadstools, is probably not a good idea.
Nope. Hey, it's Stout! Here!
I should know because, those, red, mushrooms with, like white dots do grow in my my country of origin.
They can grow here as well, but not as often.
Nope. They are pretty common in Sweden, though.
They can grow here in Belgium, but it's not as often.
That's a big kill.
But yeah, we do have poisonous mushrooms here in Belgium.
There's plenty in Sweden, too. The two most common ones are, the ones that, think you call toadstools. First one is the red variant, which is the big red one with white dots, which is, it usually won't kill you, but it can make you sick and also a bit, on the dizzy side.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that shit.
And then you got the white variant, which is smaller, can be just, like, can easily be confused as like a normal, like, like, eatable mushroom. However, it is deadly poisonous.
Yeah.
There is a way to tell which one's which, however, you need to know, like, how they look. The best way to tell is, like, to look at the underside of the mushroom. To, like, see how it looks on the underside. If you don't, like, how a common edible mushroom looks, just check, underneath the, like, mushroom cap, and, there you go. Easy peasy.
Exposed.
But if you're not familiar, probably best to not try.
Yeah, or just get informed.
Exactly.
That's your best bet.
That too. Hey, coffee. And over to bed.
Yeah, that's gonna be the last day of Stardew, and that's gonna be the stream. So yeah, it's not as eventful, but we did manage to make a lot of moolah for future reference.
Yeah, of course. And 12K from coffee beans.
Coffee for everyone.
Coffee for everyone. Well, being a coffee bean salesman, it does pay off rather well.
It's a lucrative business, the coffee business.
Let's see how much cash I have afterwards. 90K.
I'm actually at a 74k. So that's pretty neat.
It's
Also,
pretty
the
neat.
puppies are done, and this has been Stardew Valley. Thank you all for watching.
God dang it.
See you at next Friday, where we may or may not do SB2 card. Or no, Ring Racers.
Yeah, may or may not do ring races. We may or may not do something else, depending on how we are feeling. So
How we are feeling, yeah. If we feel it today.
If we feel it.
But yeah.
Heck, then there's even the possibility that if, to just do Fire Emblem instead, if, Lopez happens to be around. To make up for, him missing out today. We'll see. It is still nice to keep things flexible.
True that.
But yeah, with that, see y'all for whatever we end up doing on Friday.
Yeah. See you next time, amigos. Any last words?
Horsey.
Vaccines. Ah! See you next time, horses.
Horns.
Hans. And Gretel. They live in a black forest. The black forest in Germany. Where you went, Richard.
That is true.
Have you seen the candy house?
I did not.
Sad.
That time.
Night.
Night.